Oh, is this your story now? This has happened to you and not to me? Well, listen up, everybody. He's about to tell his amazing story. The one that happened to me and not him.
So, I want to talk about the New Warriors thing. And what do I mean by the New Warriors? Well, if you've been under a rock, and believe me, like, if you were, like, that is a big-ass rock. The New Warriors comic has been announced. And let me be real with you, it is not faring well on the internet, or in this case on YouTube, because comic goers and everybody else alike are looking at the characters and saying, are you guys serious? So without further ado, let's look at these characters and see what they're about, right? Looking at the video in question, right, we kind of have our first character right over here. Her name is Trailblazer, and most people who've kind of heard about her powers saw the magic book bag that you can pull any item out of, and her color scheme, and they pretty much kind of like just relegated her to Fat Dora the Explorer, which to a certain extent, man, with the color scheme and the hair, I can most definitely see it. But also then again, I kind of don't see why that they keep making all these fat people with, like, you know what I mean, like, she gonna be the first one to run in the battle. Are you fucking serious? Whatever, man, like that's like, it's not my design, so I got you, right? Our next character on the chopping block is a guy called Screen Time, which the more I think about it, right, this guy seems like Ben 10 if he kind of like took like his upgrade powers and put it like into a suit, and that's kind of where he's at. And from what I understand, his story was that he was something about him being exposed to his grandfather's like experimental internet gas. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but again, chemical X is a thing. So hey, why not experimental internet gas? You know what I mean? You know, that kind of silly shit, right? But then it kind of goes from that to like, okay, so what's his power? Well, I can search the internet. So what the fuck was that movie called? Like fucking iPhone Boy, iBoy, whatever the fuck it was and shit, man. Where basically old boy's powers was like, yo, it was like, yo, my dude, my power is that I can basically send emails without, what was it, like I can send text messages and emails without touching the phone. Like that is literally the worst power under the sun. No, wait, I'm gonna scratch that because there's another power coming up that's even worse than that. Oh my dude, I cannot lie to people because these next two characters, oh my god, like they are the greatest. Which in this case we have Safe Space and Snowflake, and in this case, Safe Space and Snowflake. What are their powers? Well, first and foremost, let me tell you the greatest thing about them, right? First and foremost, Safe Space is the stereotypical jock. Yes, a stereotypical jock that has pink hair, wears a pink singlet with pink knee pads and gloves. Yes, he is your quintessential jock, right? Ain't that sweet, right? And then on the flip side of that, we have a Snowflake, right? Almost messed her name up. Her thing is that she's non-binary. Opposite color scheme as his, but she makes fucking like ice shurikens similar to a Pokemon. Really, my nigga? Like Grunt Ninja was doing this shit back in like, what is it, Pokemon X and Y? Like this ain't nothing special. The fuck? That kind of silly shit, right? Oh yeah, also I almost forgot, right? Safe Space literally has the worst superpower. What is it? I can create pink force fields, Steven Universe style. But the fact that he can do it isn't necessarily the problem. The problem is that he can't summon it for himself. He has to summon it for other people. Who let this guy on the team? We have one final character from this New Warrior travesty, I'm guessing. And it is that B Negative. He's a vampire from the 90s. Well, he's not from the 90s, but he looks like he's from the 90s. That's it. So, I know everybody's sitting there thinking, what is up with this brand new Children of the Atom? I don't know, because literally the most that I know about them is that one runs a blog, one has a TikTok, all of them does internet today stuff, but none of it's really important because those are hobbies and not character, because they made a big deal about this is their character, this is who they are, right? this is like what they're about. And you know, one has a TikTok, and one does yoga and whatnot. Each like net yoga, and another one has like a YouTube or something like that. That's not a character. That is a hobby. And on top of that too, it seems though that these guys are mutants, I guess, but they have power suits that give them the powers of other X-Men members. Before I end this, we also got some other news. Which news was that? Well, DC High School is gonna be a thing, right? Where Bruce Wayne and Selina Kyle and Jack Napier are in a love triangle. You know, the last time I remember Batman being in high school was kind of beyond, in the future. And Bruce Wayne was an old guy. And Batman wasn't Bruce anymore, it was Terry McGinnis. Ain't that interesting? But kind of where we're gonna leave that at today. If you like this video, please let me know down in the comment section. I'll catch you guys on the next John Graham Show with some crazier news. So thank you for watching. I'm out.